This is Jaden's Videos, and here we are at Lowe's looking at their Halloween for 2023, and there is a lot of it. I'm super excited to get into this. Look at all this stuff. Let's get into it. We're gonna start with, like, obviously one of the main attractions here, which is this big animatronic section, way bigger than anything they've had before. Here is the Haunted Mansion caretaker right here. See if we can get him to go. I love that guy. Here's the Red Reaper back here. Now there's so many try me buttons. I don't know what's gonna activate him and what's gonna activate the mummy, so I guess we're just gonna go with it and see what happens. That is the Reaper.
Beware of the spirits that live in this house. They do not take kindly to visitors.
He's actually not that bad. He's cool. Oh, here's the clown.
Halloween will be a real fright fest. Don't you agree?
He's got a teddy bear. I'm not too crazy about him. Let's do him again.
Don't run away. Come closer. I've got some new jokes I want to try out.
See, this might be to the mummy. This one might. Yep, there it is. I do like that mummy. I don't think it's one of the best 12-foot ones, but it's cool. I like the motion and I like the flickering effect that it's got on it. Obviously, he is from last year. I think this button's probably going to activate this toy box here. Yep. There's a big witch back there. Again, there's so many try me buttons, I don't know what activates what. This is probably to the witch. Yep.
For centuries I have waited for this moment to cast a spell for the ages. Come together and gather, or prepare for the consequences.
I like her face, I just don't really like the skull too much. She's got a cool face though. This is to this jumping girl, I presume. Yep. There she goes. And here's the guard zombie who, up until a couple seconds ago, I forgot he was even a thing. But there he is. I'm gonna be honest, I don't love him, but he's kinda cool. He's not bad. You have this doll here who I don't even know. Oh, she's gotta try me on her hand. Is she supposed to... Oh, she might supposed to be that way and then she flips around. Not too crazy about her. There's this pop-up woman from previous years, and there's this little clown, which is very, very small. Yeah. Okay, we'll just leave that at that. There's this cemetery statue which is tall, but it's not as big as I expected. I'm surprised about that, but... I do quite like these blue lights that shine up on it. Those are pretty cool. We'll do him again, he's pretty neat.
As the flickering of my candle led you to me, then come, child, and know that no one returns from my embrace. Allow me to enshroud you in the cool darkness of this cemetery forever.
He's pretty cool. We're gonna head over here now. There's no 12-foot scarecrow or 9-foot zombie, unfortunately, but they do have the Reaper band. This guy doesn't look like he's working. That guy is. We're gonna move on here. I like this archway quite a bit. I don't really like how it says Halloween Manor. I wish it was just an archway without it, because then you could use it for more things, but I do like it. It's pretty cool, and I love how these actually light up. It's pretty neat. This tree is actually really big. Like, I looked past this thing when I saw it on the site because I didn't know it was this big. It is huge. I thought it was going to be rather small. It is a very big tree. Let's turn it on. That kind of sucks it's not working. I was excited to see it, but it is very, very big. And as you can see down here, there's some Disney blow molds of Mickey and Minnie. And then there's Mickey with a candy corn witch hat. Now I'm gonna go over here because there are a few things I wanted to point out that I didn't show, like this pumpkin spider, which is clearly inspired off of the Distortions Unlimited Jack Widow. Not crazy about the look of that one compared to Jack Widow, but cool. Now there's a lot of great jack-o'-lanterns here, which I do want to show. These ones are from last year, but I overlooked them last year. They're quite cool. They've already got this one turned on. That flicker effect is great. I really, really like that flicker effect. They seem a little cheaper than like the Home Depot ones, how they're made, but I love that flicker effect. Look at that. And they've got some cool faces as well. I really like that effect they have. There's a lot of other jack-o'-lanterns too, of course. You have your classic ones, and then just regular pumpkins. All of that to choose from. Then you have things in the boxes. We have the clown, guard zombie, the haunted doll. There's the 12-foot scarecrow. He's just not set up yet. There's the pumpkin spider. There's a lot of stuff in boxes. Over here, of course, we have pumpkin accessories like pumpkin carving stuff and light stuff. There's some flags, some gel clings here, and some yard flags. I'm gonna wrap over to this side. This is more of the home decor type stuff. There are some succulent plants here. Halloween. Some signs. More flags. Pillows. And there's some posable spiders, of course, and some small string lights, including a pirate. Now it looks like they're still setting some things up. Some things aren't hooked up yet. These yard displays aren't plugged in yet, but here they are. You can get a good look at them there. You've got the Mickey inflatable up top, and then this spider thing. And we're gonna look at the inflatables in the boxes here because there's not a whole lot on display, so I'm just gonna go past them, point out some notable ones. These Nightmare Before Christmas Jack and Sally are really weird looking. There's Scoob, some Disney villains, and Chucky, Michael Myers, Gizmo, some more of your classic Halloween characters. There's a pirate ship, Oogie Boogie, and a cauldron. That is interesting. And this Jack, which I know turns his head. And some other licensed Disney ones. Now, are these blow molds? No, these aren't. These are like a resin. They're little cute trick-or-treater monsters. I thought they were blow molds, but they're resin. This is a blow mold. And then that's a blow mold, and that's a blow mold. So there are some blow molds. Now here is my favorite stuff at Lowe's this year, the Haunted Mansion stuff. Now, of course, the caretaker's over there. He should be up here, but he's over there. But yeah, there's the other Haunted Mansion stuff. I quite like these tombstones. These are pretty cool. Spirit had one like this a couple years ago. This one is new. I've never seen this one anywhere. I quite like it. And then there's the Madame Leota one, which this is the Madame Leota one that talks, and the Spirit one doesn't. There's also some pathway lights, some projection things. And this snow globe is awesome. And I love it even more because it's the Florida mansion.
Strange and frightening sounds echo through the hall.
That is great. I'm not even really usually a fan of snow globes, but it's Haunted Mansion. Come on. There's this thing. This isn't Haunted Mansion, but it's so light up candy bowl, some other stuff. We're gonna get to this stuff in a minute, but I want to show. This goes on for a while. I want to show the rest of the Haunted Mansion. This is a light up sign. Now, unfortunately, it doesn't look like the actual plaque of the Haunted Mansion, which I wish it did, but unfortunately it doesn't. You have pathway lights and string lights. One thing I don't like about these, they're color changing. I wish they were just blue. Don't mind Mac filming his video. There's this thing. Another variation on the shadow lights. It looks like you have Constance, all sorts of different characters on there. And this, it's a light up Haunted Mansion gargoyle candelabra. And then a normal gargoyle. We're getting out of the Haunted Mansion. Oh, no, there's more Haunted Mansion. Ignore me, there's more of it. So there's the hitchhiking ghost right here. This is 50. That is pretty funny. And here we have the inflatables. This is the Madame Leota Tombstone inflatable, hitchhiking ghost inflatable, and my favorite one, the 13-hour clock. That's great. Here's the tombstones again. There's only 2. I don't know if these just sold out fast or if they just didn't put them out yet, but they're $50. I might have to grab the Brother Dave one because you know me with the Haunted Mansion. I'm obsessed. There's some other tombstones here. And here's some books. It's just another version of the books we usually get. Color changing thing. Candelabra. That thing's really weird. And I'm not a big fan of a lot of the tabletop stuff here unless it's the licensed stuff. Yeah, no. This little circus skeleton on a circus wheel. That's kind of cool for a small tabletop thing. It has the knives that light up when they're thrown.
Knives don't scare me. I've been dead for at least a century. Yes!
There goes his leg. That's kind of cool. I like the idea. Now, one thing worth noting here is they have Froggy's Fog this year. So thank you, Lowe's, for getting Froggy's Fog. This Froggy's Fog is the best on the market. They have the Froggy's Fog machines. They also have the remotes. I know they just don't have them here, but there it is, the timer. And they've got the Bog Fog. Now, there's a lot of lights here as well. There's some projection lights, some string lights, all of that. Another little display here. Doesn't look like it's entirely powered up, but there's some pumpkins, which we're about to get to now, which I actually really like these pumpkins. There's this pumpkin. It's a kaleidoscope one. You got these scarecrow-looking pumpkins with the flame light. And another flame light one. And there you go. There's another one. I actually quite like the glow on that one. That one's nice. A big one. And then there's these. I don't know. Okay, these don't. Oh, they do light up. They've got a cord. Okay. So these are blow mold. I don't know if it's just going to be the eyes that light up or if the whole thing does. I'm not sure. There's a skull pumpkin. That one's resin. There's these guys. Oh, they are interactive, it says. So they talk back and forth. Right here, these pumpkins. These pumpkins are really cool looking. I don't like the color changing, but they do look really cool. Unfortunately, they have color changing lights, but I really do like the look of them, especially that one. That one's creepy. This one's really cool. This is a lot like Gordo at Spirit, but it's not a jump scare and it's not a life size, but it's got that same type of pumpkin gut type of thing. So that's fabric that stretches out. That is really cool. I'm not a big fan of tabletops, but I think this is a cool one. Now there's this guy. So he's a groundbreaker, it says. And then there's a candle pumpkin guy.
There's nothing to be afraid of yet.
I like the animation on him. And there's some yard decor too. Right here. Very ragdoll-like. Some spiders. It makes the jumping spider sound. There's a short circuit skull. Now there's also this stuff up top. There's these swinging girls on the swing twins on the swing, which they don't seem to be oh, that was the wrong button. There they go. And here is a groundbreaker zombie. Oh, there he goes. And of course up there we have Pennywise, who I can't get to activate. But more interestingly is Leatherface. There he is. I don't like it. Seeing in person, it looks really cheap. I'm not a big fan. Let's see if we can get him to go. No, we cannot. But I do like the smaller licensed stuff from It and Texas Chainsaw. We have another shadow light, some Pennywise string lights, and a Texas Chainsaw shadow light, which is really cool. I love Texas Chainsaw. Here's some Leatherface string lights, which I would get these if they had a light only mode, but I'm not sure if they do or not. This is a Ghostface peeper. There's the Pennywise box and Leatherface boxes. These stakes, short circuit stakes, and some pathway lights of Leatherface, which as you can see, they're pathway lights, and Pennywise. There's the twins, which I don't see set up, but there they are, the musical pumpkin and skeleton twins. There's a lot of tombstones here, and here we have skeletons. Of course, there's that oversized, gigantic skeleton from last year. And a big skull. And there's a wreath with a pumpkin on it.
Beware, for ghosts and goblins come out tonight.
But that is it from Lowe's for 2023. I'll probably be checking another location and including it in a hunting video to see if they have the few things that this one's missing, but overall, let me know what you think of Lowe's lineup in the comments below. I'm not a big fan of some of these life sizes. I feel like they could definitely be better, but there's some cool ones mixed in, like the Haunted Mansion stuff. All the different licensing they have is really cool to see. I hope you all enjoyed. Remember that here lies Halloween.